Hey everybody, welcome to Science Sunday. Uh-oh. Hey guys, today I want to talk about how astronauts live in space. Now I know we're straying a little further away from traditional science with these videos, but I promise you, I'll fit in some regular science here and there. So let's take a look at an astronaut on the ISS, since they spend most of their time in space. ISS astronauts start their day off by waking up in these cozy little sleep stations. They will usually have an alarm wake them up at a designated time, or music broadcasted from Earth. However, it wouldn't really be correct to say that these astronauts wake up in the morning. The International Space Station has to whip around the Earth in orbit pretty quickly if they want to stay there without falling back to Earth. So the ISS experiences 16 sunsets and sunrises every day. So to make things simple on the ISS, astronauts use UST, or Universal Standard Time. After waking up, an astronaut might brush their teeth, bathe, or use the bathroom. All of this seems relatively normal until you realize that this is space. Without a normal level of gravity, astronauts have to get very particular with normal everyday tasks. Brushing your teeth without a sink requires you to put the water directly onto the brush and either spit out the toothpaste afterwards into a towel, or just swallow it. Bathing is especially weird since there aren't any showers on the space station. You would have to get a wet towel or a rinseless shampoo to clean your hair and body. Shaving is pretty similar to that on Earth, with exception of the longer hair on your head. That has to be cut with a razor vacuum combo that sucks up the hair while you're cutting away. Using the toilet is probably one of the most different things compared to their counterpart on Earth. The toilet isn't a basin filled with flushable water, but a small hole and a tube. And God forbid you miss the hole. Ugh. Anyway, astronauts would then go about their daily job and routines, which includes extensive amounts of exercise. The low amount of gravity the ISS has compared to Earth means that astronauts don't really have to work as hard to, well, exist. So in order to make sure that they're still strong enough for life back on Earth, as well as other daily processes, astronauts often use resistant workouts, stationary bikes, and treadmills. Now, the problem with some of these exercises is that if you tape them to the wall, the entire space station would shake while you worked out. Probably not good, right? So instead, the machines often counter the forces exerted through suspension in the air and literal suspension. So they may move around a lot during the exercise so that the space station doesn't have to shake itself apart. On another note, space food is generally a lot better than it used to be. While they can't have some of the more messy things in space like bread with crumbs, they can enjoy quite a bit of the food that we have here on Earth. But they don't actually have astronaut ice cream. It's not real! You are made of lies! Moving on. Astronauts will usually have some free time at the end of their day to do whatever they please, whether this is watching a movie, calling friends or family, or even playing board games like Velcro Scrabble. Then at the end of the day, an ISS astronaut will get back into their sleep station and have a nice 8-hour nap. For the most part, life isn't really affected that massively by space, but it definitely does affect a lot of the normal processes you and I may encounter on a day-to-day basis. And that's pretty much it. I hope you guys really enjoyed the video. I'll see you guys next Sunday, and remember, invest in Dogecoin.